Catalina Trail, a beautiful, diverse, and accommodating hike that travels along the rolling hills of the island it's been named after. 38.5 miles of primary and secondary roads and single-track trails that rope through 5 different campgrounds along the way. The trail is known for its roller coaster elevation, as well as its various animal sightings. Bison, rattlesnakes, foxes, and an abundance of lizards. While not as rustic as other through hikes, it has its own unique set of challenges. Weather closures are common when rain hits the island, as it makes things sticky, slippery, and dangerous. Booking logistics can also be a bit of a headache, as reservations fill up fast and aren't exactly cheap compared to other backpacking excursions. But if you're looking for an island quest that includes bison burgers at an airport and beach camping with sunsets, this might just be the trail for you. I was given the opportunity to head to the trailhead in April 2024, amongst rainy weather and bouts of sunshine. This was my experience, and this was my adventure. So I'm sitting at the airport, the Calgary airport right now, waiting for my flight. A little anxious. There was a lot of rain that came in the last few days on Catalina Island. Sounds like over close to 50 millimeters. I called into the visitor center this morning and they said that the trail is closed. They don't know if it's going to be opened or when it's going to be opened. So it's kind of freaking me out knowing I'm going on a trail or flying to a trail that might not even be there. So fingers crossed this works well and I'm able to just hike the actual trail. But if not, there is the option of road walking, and that's just what I'm going to have to do. So we'll see what happens. I won't be landing until 11 p.m. So I know the best thing I can do right now is to get to my hotel, get some sleep, and figure out a more concrete plan in the morning. The sky is clear and I am feeling excited and nervous all at the same time. I've only packed and repacked my bag a million times before feeling prepared enough to get in a taxi and head to the ferry port in San Pedro. And yes, I probably pronounced that wrong. But I think I'm finally ready to get started. I am now at the Catalina Express Harbor, where I'll be taking the ferry to Avalon in about a half hour. The weather has certainly improved. Unfortunately, the trails are actually closed still. They did say that they would let us know tomorrow morning to see if the trails are going to open up, so hopefully these slight breeze and the sunny skies will help things along. Otherwise, I'll be doing a lot of road walking, which is okay too. Mostly I'm just enjoying actually feeling the sun on my face. I finally made it to Avalon. It's about 5:30 right now. So my plan for tonight is to find a grocery store so that I can get a little more food that I need that I wasn't able to take on the plane. And then after that, I'm going to probably find a place to have some supper. And then I'll hike the 2 kilometers or so to Hermit Gulch Campground for the night. So unfortunately, the grocery store did not have the gas canisters that I needed, and the other stores are all closed up. So I'm gonna hope that they have gas canisters stored away in the Fox boxes up at Hermit Gulch. Otherwise, I'm not too sure what I'm gonna do. I guess we're gonna find out. Woke up this morning with some good news. The trail has been opened again, as per a ranger telling us that. So I'm going to be, I think, heading to Blackjack today. I sent a message to my mom back in Canada to see if she could rebook things. So I'm just going to head to Blackjack, and if she can, I'll push on forward. If not, I'll just stay at Blackjack for the night and hope for the best. I'm really excited to get going. The Blackjack campground is apparently not much, but it's got all the amenities, so definitely nicer than what I'm used to. Okay, so hold on. Let me just pretend I'm not out of breath here. Okay, so I am currently climbing out of Hermit Gulch Campground. You can see Avalon down below me. The climb out is a bit of a grind, but it's easy for me. I kind of forgot about the fact that I'm not in Canada anymore, so it's a lot more humid than I thought, which means black leggings were a really bad idea. I feel like I'm going to regret that for the rest of this trip. So if you're going to Catalina Island to hike, don't use black leggings. And the only one I see. So I reached the top just before the trail turns into a road. It actually also splits off to a lookout. So I'm gonna go quickly check that out just to enjoy all that the Catalina Island has to offer me. So this is a fairly well-marked trail, and I still managed to take a wrong turn. I was not heading for the lookout, I was going down a random road. So let me try this again. Okay, now I'm going the right way. I'm heading up this hill here to the Lone Tree Lookout. Just a quick little stop, and then I'll get back on the actual trail. As I'm heading towards Lone Tree Lookout, I can't help but notice this island right here. I have no idea what island that is, but when I get home to edit this video, I'm definitely going to pretend I know by looking it up and then putting it in the video later. Alone shall be just the world I never knew, and the only one I see. Where's Buffalo? And he walked right across me and scared the absolute crap out of me. From the mountain tops and the rock slides through the clouds, 'cause this whole world is gonna shake someday, and I'll be somewhere looking. I'm just taking a quick lunch break at this reservoir here. Pretty beautiful place to stop. Holy man, this trail is awesome. It's not like anything I have done before. Obviously, it's a lot different from the Rocky Mountains. I was not prepared for how hot it was supposed to be. It was predicting like 15 degrees, and to me, that's sweater weather. I mean, I'm also a baby in the cold, to be fair. But you can really feel that heat, and they were not kidding. There is no tree cover at all here. Still got about 5 or so miles to go to Blackjack. There's full amenities there, just like there was at Hermit Gulch. So I can fill up my water there. There's a bathroom. It's really the creme de la creme of hiking. But if it's the drugs, the women, the wine, the weed, the love that took blackjack is right in there. So I just have a little ways to go, about 2 miles. You want to know what I think? I think there's not enough cacti along this trail. You were running, I was hiding, and you know I know how that feels. Don't get cheated, kid, just swing from your heels, and if you get carried away, let the music... I just had a rattlesnake warn me off. I didn't actually see it. He's behind that rock there, and I'm not gonna go looking for him. It's actually the second rattlesnake of the day. First one I definitely saw. He scared me, I scared him. He got in defensive pose, I backed off. It was kind of cool though, because I've never seen a rattlesnake that close before. And it was, well, I think it was big anyway. Definitely did not want me anywhere near him, which, you know, fair enough. But I believe we are at Blackjack Campground. Woohoo! Time to find my spot and unpack.
Up on the mountain, caught on the red line. Up on the mountain, caught on the red line.
So I have now eaten supper and I'm all tucked in for the night. It was a pretty long day. I mean, not really mileage wise, but I think just the ups and the downs can, as you see, get to a person. Blackjack, a lot of people skip it because it's the only campground that's inland. It's not on a beach with ocean views, so people sometimes just go right past it. But honestly, I kind of am glad I stopped here. One, I wanted to hit up every campground along Santa Catalina Island just to say that I had done it. And then two, I think the views are kind of nice. You can see down into the green lush valley, and it's just a really nice campground. So I'm glad I stopped here, and I see you guys in the morning. Welcome to the airport in the sky, or more importantly, food. That was the best bison burger I have ever had. This is a great stop along the way. Definitely make sure that you stop here if you're hiking this trail. Plus, you can charge up on your phones or your power packs or whatever you need, which I certainly did need. Would not recommend enough, and the owners are super friendly. So now I'm off to Little Harbor, which is mostly downhill. Thank goodness. It's hot.
I know sleep is friends with death, but maybe I should get some rest, 'cause I've been out here working all damn day. Blueberries and butterflies, the pretty things that greet my eyes when you call and I say I'm on my way. You and me belong together
So here's something fun about the trail. There are lizards literally everywhere. And you know what? I don't even mind lizards, especially like the big ones like iguanas or chameleons or what have you. I don't really know much for lizards. But it's the tiny ones that give me the heebie-jeebies. They're so darty and unpredictable. So that's a fun part of the trail, like I said. See, you can see one right here. Found my campsite number 8. It's very big. But it's got a great view. I'm gonna go check out Sharks Harbor, see what I can see. This is beautiful. There's Shark Harbor. You can see there's some campers over there. Lucky duck. So tomorrow I'm going to be hiking 5 miles to 2 harbors. Gonna resupply a little bit there, get some stuff that I either lost or need more of. And then after that, I'm going to try to hike up the high ridge to Parsons. There's also a service road you can go on. I think it depends on the weather. It's supposed to be pretty windy tomorrow, so we'll see. I'll just decide how I feel climbing out of 2 harbors here, because that's also another big climb. And then I'll get to Parsons. I've got a pretty good camp spot I'm pretty excited about. Hopefully it'll block the wind, and we can go from there. Until then, I am going to sleep. Good night. I am walking out of Little Harbor now. Today is certainly a lot cloudier than it was yesterday, but that's actually not a bad thing. I am about to tackle the long climb out of 2 harbors, Little Harbor, so that I can get to 2 harbors. And I think not having the sun bear down on me is actually a good thing. So wish me luck. This is definitely going to be my longest day.
Don't take yourself so seriously.
Here's the thing about Catalina Island. It consists of non-stop rolling hills. And for some reason, whoever designed this trail decided to just go up and over them like a roller coaster instead of switchbacking or cutting through or, going the easier way. So therein lies the fact. Okay, I'm gonna stop pretending that I can talk while I'm hiking. Whew. That's the biggest challenge.
And I wonder why I tear myself down to be built back up again. Oh, I hope somehow I'll wake up young again. All that's left of myself, holes in my false confidence.
Just look at those views. In other news, the fog's rolled in.
Wake up young again. Don't let those demons in again. I filled the void up with polished out fake sentiment.
So here is a fun update. along the Catalina Trail. It's now raining, which is making everything really sticky, which I guess is exactly why they end up closing the trails when it rains a lot. It's just a light little drizzle right now, so wasn't really predicting this in the forecast. I guess we'll see what happens. I hope it goes away, because ooh, this is a mucky mess. So here's a little trick. If you do want the rain to go away, put a lot of effort into stopping, taking your pack off, and then putting on your raincoat. And then the rain will subside. Follow me for more tips.
One I'll never meet.
Two Harbors has a general store, which is a great place to get a quick resupply or candy, you know, whichever. After my sugar break, I also made sure to stop at the visitor center to get my key code for Parsons Landing so I could access my locker full of firewood and water. I also had a chance to enjoy the local wildlife. So the sky has cleared up a little bit, which means I'm gonna make an attempt up the ridge to get to Parsons. Figure I'm probably only gonna be able to do this trail once. Might as well take in all I can. So technically, going along the ridge, I think it's called Silver Peak if I'm not mistaken. So going along the Silver Peak way is actually the shorter way. It's only about 6.4, 6.5 miles. And the service road is 8 miles. So one could say I'm kind of cheating, but technically this is the official route going up the ridge and then coming back through the service road. So I'm actually getting pretty excited, except for a few darker clouds. Weather's looking great.
And I wonder why I tear myself down to be built back up again. Oh, I hope somehow I'll wake up young again. All that's left of myself, holes in my false confidence. And now I lay myself down and hope I wake up, wonder why I tear myself down to be built back up again. Oh, I hope somehow I'll wake up young again. All that's left of myself, holes in my false confidence. And now I lay myself.
Fog has really socked in here. It's completely swallowed up any views, which is kind of disappointing, but that's also just the way the die rolls. And to be honest, I've never really hiked in this kind of fog before, so it's an adventure on its own. You just gotta roll with the punches. Who knew it could get so cold? It is really starting to come down. It looked sunny on the way up, so my worry now is that everything's gonna be really slick going down the steep part. And I've heard it's tough enough when it's dry, so I'm just gonna have to take her slow. Try not to get stuck. Hopefully this doesn't turn into a slip and slide. So I just got down from this ridge. And you can see it's starting to clear up. But on the plus side, it's also clearing up over where I'm going, so
Hope I wake up young again. Hope I wake up young again.
there is my final stop on the itinerary. Parsons Landing. Apparently it's the most beautiful out of all of them and the most rustic. So I can't wait to go check it out. I found my locker, grabbed my supplies, and then headed to my beautiful camping spot. Been raining pretty hard, off and on all night. The rain seems to have subsided a little, though now spoke too soon. Either way, I'm gonna have to pack up as much as I can inside the tent and then make a go for it. I'm almost finished packing up for the day, and I'll be taking the fire road back into Two Harbors, where my journey will have come to an end. And I'm just going to enjoy the easy cruising and the lovely views. So as I'm going along on this service road here, I've had a little bit of time to think about this island and this trail. And there's one thing I do want to say about it, is that this island is a lot tougher than it looks. And then I'm just really grateful that I got the chance to hike it. You know, there was a moment there where I wasn't so sure because of all the rain. It kind of worked out pretty perfectly for me. There were some times where I didn't get to see the views I wanted, but you know, that's just the way it goes. I met some really cool people along the trail. I met Justin Outdoors, who is a YouTuber from Canada that I really enjoy watching. And it's just been a really great experience. The trail is officially coming to an end. I've made it back to Two Harbors, where I'll take my ferry out this evening. As I flew above the island, looking at it for the last time, I felt a sense of gratitude for the experience and for the adventure it had given me, come rain or shine.